Hello, this is BFF. I'm a junior moderator and the network social media team lead. I'm going to be walking you through how to create a server. We are going to be making this the first YouTube series. It's going to be a tutorial on everything that making and owning your own server entails. So to create a server, you go to the very bottom of your server list and press Add a Server. From here you go to Create My Own. You can also start from a template. Based on what your server is in the theme, you can choose gaming, school club, study group, friends, artists and creators, etc. But we're just going to start from a blank model. So you go to Create My Own, and you can name the server. We're going to call this YouTube server. You can also upload a photo, but we're not going to do that. So now you see that you've created a server and you have a text channel and a voice channel. These are automatically created. The first thing you're going to want to do is go into your server settings under roles and go to the only role that will exist, which is the @everyone role, and turn off the @everyone permission. This will save you a lot of pain later as your server grows. And having this on will allow every member in your server to ping everyone in the server. This can be detrimental to your server's growth. You can add roles by pressing the plus button right here. You can name them by going to role name. We'll call this role 1. You can customize a color by going here and changing the hex code, or you can just slide until you find a color you like. You can hoist a role by going like this, and you can allow anyone to mention the role by going like that. We will have another episode on how to create roles and permissions in the future, so I will not go into too much detail about this. The next thing I want to talk to you about is channels. To create a channel, you go to the plus button right here next to the category. You press the plus button and you can name the channel. We'll call this channel 1. You can make this a private channel. This means that only people with this role can view this channel. Keep in mind that members with the administrative permission bypass all channel specific permissions. So for example, if I made this a private channel and made it so role 1 couldn't see the channel, but role 1 had administrative permissions, it would be irrelevant that I made the channel perms make it so that they couldn't see the channel, as administrative perms bypass everything else. But if the role doesn't have administrative permissions, then this will apply. So we will make it so only people with role 1 can see this channel. So we create the channel, and here we have channel 1. So going into this channel, you can change the permissions by going to permissions. We will go over this in further detail in a future video, which will be all about channels and categories. For now, I'm going to show you how to create a category. You go to the name of your server and click on this arrow, just how you would go to server settings. Under here you see create category. You will press this and give the category your name. Category. We're just going to keep this simple. You can once again make this a private category and select what roles you want to view this. I will create the category now. When creating a category and creating channels in that category, you always want to edit the category permissions, as this will make it so that channels that are created within that category will by default have the same permissions as the category. You can change these for specific channels, but just for simplicity, I would suggest changing the category, editing the category permissions. Once again, we will go through this in further detail in a future video. The last thing I want to talk to you about before we get into growing your server and choosing a theme and things like that, I want to talk to you about system messages. This is something that Discord sends every time that either a user joins your server or someone boosts the server. You can select which channel you want them to be sent in, or if you want them to be sent at all. This can be done by checking this, or by checking checking or unchecking these boxes. So, for example, this setting right here would mean that this is never sent. since both of them are unchecked. If I only want it sent when a boost happens, then I would simply check that. And since I selected System Messages Channel to be Channel 1, a message would be sent in Channel 1. Now we're going to talk about a little bit about choosing your server's theme. When choosing a server theme, focus on what you like first. A server is a place where you have to be motivated to interact with your members, use your channels, and work on the server daily. So it needs to be a place you enjoy. Picking a theme based on what you feel others would like or what other large servers are based on will not work in the long term. Thinking about what an ideal server for you would be and then combining that with what you use Discord for daily is the ideal situation. The end result will be a theme for the server that you can implement. Keep in mind that the more unique the server theme is, the easier it will be to advertise your server and grow it. But what good is planning a server's theme if you can't get members? So once you come up with the theme you wanted based on your ideal server and daily Discord usage, you then would want to go and see if other existing servers that are similar to you, uh, what they do, and if they are successful. If you find some servers that are similar to yours, take a look at them and see what their members enjoy. Then you can find a way to alter that to your specific needs, where your members are at the same level of interest as other servers. When your theme is solid and you have found ways to offer features or experiences that are different from other similar servers you saw, then it is time to start advertising your server. Start by making an ad and typing it out. The theme you decide on for the server and typing out the theme you decide for the server, what you came up with to do this in a unique way which is different from the similar servers, and specifically what is on the server for members to do each day. Once you have that and have set up your server based on the theme that you have picked, and you enjoy how the server looks and functions, then it is time to begin advertising. You can start off your advertising on AYS by utilizing the Advertise Here category. This has channels that match the theme you picked for your server. Doing so the full 5 times per day each day we allow is a great way to get started and get some members to check out your server. We also offer a premium section which you can buy on our Patreon. We offer different things based on the amount that you decide to donate. For example, if you choose to become one of our sponsors, we have a bot that will automatically post your server ad for you. You can check out our Patreon in the description, as well as join our other servers, including AYB, AYG, and AYR, which is our Reddit community. I want to thank you for watching this video and remind you to like this video, subscribe, and comment down below with any suggestions for future videos. Thank you, and see you next time.